Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Tuesday's show. We're happy to see you guys here. Please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button as you are coming in, no matter what platform you are watching from. Please make your way over to the Somewhere in the Middle YouTube page and make sure you show us some love and subscribe over there because that's the platform we are trying to build. At any rate, today we have a few topics to talk about, even though the news cycle has been a little slow. It's been a little lackluster. It's been just consumed with Diddy. Did he do it? Did he not? Did he apologize? We're going to talk about that apology that he gave and whether it was sincere, whether we buy it or not, or whether it even matters. We're also going to talk about something else that doesn't matter, which is the president of the United States giving the commencement speech at Morehouse College, a almost 100% Black HBCU. Okay. They had him speak and give the commencement speech. I slipped up and said campaign speech because that's what it sounded like. And a couple of students actually turned their back on Biden. You'll hear everybody say that Black people are just tired of Biden. They're not buying his stuff anymore. But we know better than that over here. We know what it's really about. So we're going to talk about that. And I have a few opinions on, why they really turned their back. So we're going to talk about it. We're also going to talk about some crazy, crazy liberal women who paid $4,000 to yell and scream and throw a fit in the forest. You guys are going to die when you see this video. I could not believe it. It was quite reminiscent of the Deconstructing Karen dinner. If you guys didn't see that, it was a documentary. I can't remember where it showed, but I did a whole video on it. It got a lot of views. And it was basically white women that paid to go to a dinner where they just, talk shit about themselves and let Black women belittle them for being white. So we'll talk about that. Then we're also going to talk about Katy Perry at the American Idol season finale. She threw pizza in the crowd. Now, as strange as that sounds, there's a deeper meaning to that. So I'm going to put you on so that you know what that's all about. And last but not least, we're going to talk about a mom that called the police on her 15-year-old son for attacking his siblings. Okay. So we've got a few things to talk about. I'm sure there will be a lot more. We'll see where it goes. In the meantime, get comfortable, grab a snack, grab a drink, and we're going to start the show right now.
You are now tuned into Somewhere in the Middle with Soonie and Mo.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, Don on the beat.
Hey, I got so many ups.
Everywhere I go, I
got so many ups.
so many ups.
I know they plotting against me. I know it's hate, they wanna kill me, but please don't tempt me, cause I got so many glocks. Hey, ain't none of them empty. Jesus said they would hate me too. That's how I know it's envy. I got so many ups.
Hey.
Hi guys, I look like somebody's nerdy teacher / mom that doesn't come out of the house. I look like I drive a van, don't I?
Isn't that what you're supposed to look like? You're a conservative Christian woman. That's the look, isn't it?
Listen,
you're
a
trad wife. You're supposed to look like this.
We're allowed to have some swag now. Wait a minute. I feel attacked.
My bad. You got the glasses and the bandana on.
Damn.
Oh man. Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
We gotta talk about this girl, Pearl, too. I saw your video on her.
Yeah, Pearl is ridiculous. Pearl is retarded. I don't know why anybody listens to her.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
She's
Y'all
doing
are
a whole
retarded
lot.
for listening to this lady.
She's doing a whole lot to stay relevant.
She just updated that. I can't wait to talk about that because she just updated from that original post. Well, it wasn't even a post. It was a response to Candace. And there's a lot of people asking me dumb questions in my comment section. So I can't wait to address you all. Just people are so lucky I can't go live on my main page. I've been pulling out of my mind. I can't go live until I have like 9 days left until I can go live.
I thought you were just let off restriction. What the heck?
I was. And then somebody named Lee Kelly came on my live talking a lot of stuff about the you know who. This is no lie. Everybody on that live got a strike. and I didn't even do nothing. I was sitting there quiet. But they told me, and I've never had my live on Instagram reported. They told me that I was spewing hate speech. I'm like, what the so don't talk about them on Instagram. You can't do it there either.
You can't talk about my people. See, that's the code word now. Instead of saying the
My
you know
people?
what's, yeah, my people. You got to say, you know, Mo's people. That's the new code word, Mo's people. And then people are going to be
Most
like, well,
people.
who's Mo, and who are her people? And then they're going to come here to figure that out. So I have a surprise for Marlandon, by the way. But first, we're going to play the Big Booty Judy
Surprise.
welcome song. And yes, Marlandon, if you're out there, drop a comment so I know you're here, because I have a surprise for you too. Okay. Here we go. So let me just welcome Big Booty Judy to the show, and then
Oh
we'll
Lord.
talk about Marlandon.
Big cutie, big booty Judy. What? Big cutie, big booty Judy. Big booty, big cutie, big booty Judy. Stop! I wanna see you move it. Yeah. Big booty Judy. Big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy.
All right. So as you guys know, Big Booty Judy has been the one and only somewhere in the middle sub to get her own theme song. Okay. And today that changes. Marlandon, you have been an active supporter. We appreciate your comments. You have even co-hosted with me a little bit from time to time when Soonie's not here. So we have, or I have, because Soonie has no idea. She's not a part of this as usual. Okay. But I have bestowed upon you, Marlandon, your own welcome theme song. I had to do it.
I'm not gonna sit through that. You gotta shorten that. That was funny, but
Well,
ain't no
we
way
could-
I'm looking at that bitch's big bag for that much long.
We could end it whenever we want.
That
I
was
just needed
nasty,
to showcase the whole song.
Why would you walk outside looking like that? Like you put that on and walked outside.
Yeah.
You probably went to the pool with somebody. Oh my god.
And in all reality, you guys, if you're new here, we're not fat shaming anybody. Okay. We all got a little big back in us from time to time. Okay. So
Just speaking for
whenever,
herself.
yeah, no, Soonie's got a big back sometimes. She be talking about
No,
food
I fat
sometimes.
shame. I don't know what you talking about.
Well, okay. I have my big back moments. Okay. So anytime anybody starts to get some big backish behavior, you're gonna get that song. So, but it's Marlandon's song. It's his when he comes into the chat. That is his song because he loves to talk about food. I love him for it. I love him for it. If you want your own song, you got to do something special around here. Okay. You got to do something special.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Good one. Damn, bro. That image is like seared into my brain now. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get that image out of my back.
My favorite part.
I said out of my back.
My favorite part is like if you see the people in the pool as she's approaching the pool, they're like running for cover, like they're like scurrying to the other side, and then the dude slaps her on the booty. Like that's the funniest part to me.
That's crazy. Well,
Yeah.
Marlandon, you have your own song.
You're special.
Big back. Big back Marlandon. That's crazy. Damn. That was a good one.
Anyways, yeah, we love you guys. If you get a theme song, I mean, we love you all, but if you get a theme song, we really love you. Okay, that's like becoming like other shows will make you pay money for this type of treatment and like recognition. See, look, Marlandon's about to fuck up a Frito pie. What did I say?
What is a Frito? I don't even want to know. Okay,
Anyway,
that doesn't even sound good.
it's good. But other shows, they'll make you pay like an extra subscription fee to get this type of recognition, and we give it to you out of the kindness of our hearts. So, just saying,
Because you're so special.
you're so special.
You're so special. You ever do that to an adult?
No, because I feel like that's so disrespectful.
Is it?
Like you grab
My
their
family.
cheeks and you're
That's
like,
like normal for me. My family, people in my family do that.
oh,
Like when they see a younger cousin and you're like, oh my God, come here. What happened to you? You're so big now. My cousins, like some of them still do that to me.
oh, to
Like, I
you.
can't,
But I'm like, it's a
yeah,
kid. No.
I'm 33 though. They're like, oh my God, bro, I can't believe you're in your 30s now. And I'm like, but you're in your 40s. So how can you not believe that I'm in my 30s? What?
That's funny.
Where do you want to start first, man?
Well, why don't you start with Pearl? Because
I knew you were gonna say that.
that's fresh on our like we'll just ease into it. You know what I mean? We'll ease into it. Yeah, we'll ease into
Okay.
it today. So go ahead and start with Pearl.
Well, I was minding my business scrolling on the Twitters, and I saw Pearly Things respond to Candace. Now, before I get into this subject, for all the people who don't understand how to compartmentalize information, I do think that there should be a pornography ban, but I would not advocate for it because people have the right to choose what they want, right? I would want to get rid of a lot of bad things. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But that has nothing to do with the overarching point, right? Or the elephant looming in the room, which is Pearl's response. Candace says, ban pornography. It is a psychological weapon intended to weaken our men. That has been scientifically proven. There are studies to back this. Low impulse control, lack of attention. I think it even lowers testosterone. It fucks up your brain matter. It does a lot of different things to you. Her response to that is, if women do not want to have sex with young men, what are the men supposed to do? Be abstinent until the 30-year-old woman decides they are ready to have sex with them? Well, yeah, you should be abstinent on both sides if you're not married, right? Because then that would actively contribute to the hookup culture and the fatherlessness and the baby mama culture and baby daddy culture we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
And second of all, why is this an alternative? You're advocating for men to watch porn knowing it has a negative effect because women don't want to have sex. To me, this was like two different opinions of hers clashing, in my personal opinion, because they complain about young women being hypersexual at young ages, right? You said young men.
Right. That's what I was picking up on.
Multiple partners, right? If all these young men want to do is have sex with these young women, then naturally these young women are going to build up bodies unless they get married to that young man. And that's who they remain with for the rest of their life. But because this same community, the red pill community, speaks so harshly in regards to marriage and not the people who are engaging in the marriage, men and women are opting out of marriage, period. So they're not getting married. Okay. You want them to be having sex younger with people that they're not forming bonds with, all for the sake of somebody getting their rocks off. And since they can't do those things, the next best thing for them is pornography. This is literally what this woman is saying. What is wrong with abstinence? Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I don't care either way what you want to do with your time or your body, but I'm just cluey. I mean, the part where she says with what are young men supposed to do? Or if they don't want to have sex with young men, what are the men supposed to do? Number one, what is young? Because she says the next line, be abstinent until their 30-year-old woman decides they are ready to have sex with them. So what is young? Number one, because then she followed that up with a tweet and said, what I value is honesty. Porn isn't the problem. Women are not sleeping with their husbands is the problem. So she's referring to married women, not young women or young men.
Exactly. I was going to bring that up next. Your follow-up is, oh, now you're talking about married people when your latter statement said young men. So what are you talking about? Honestly.
Right. You're
And
not making
porn
sense.
is the problem. Porn is absolutely a problem. You cannot just what is with this like push of solely blaming women for why relationships go wrong? It wasn't like this before. Like we could equally talk about, yes, women absolutely do this. But
Mhm.
now, anytime something goes awry in a relationship, anytime something unfavorable happens to a man, it's because a woman did it. It's just a very weird thing.
So let me ask you this though. If the second part of her sentence is happening, right? And you're saying, and I'm not advocating for either, I'm just asking you. And you're saying don't revert to the porn.
Yes.
Then what is the suggestion for guys in this situation?
Control your dick. Why is sex the goal?
Well,
No
I don't know.
different for women. Like, why is that you're like, well, since I can't do this and I need to watch something to like stimulate that, even though it's literally taking away from you. It's not even real. You're lowering your chances to be able to actually facilitate a relationship with meaning and feelings because you're used to getting a quick nut. Like, it's not an alternative. The alternative is life exists outside of sex. And if you don't want to have casual sex, then you should get married. And if that young woman doesn't want to engage in sex with you until you're married, then respect that. Or
No, but she's saying
get on
they're
board
already
with
married
who's
here,
existing.
right? Is she saying they're already married here? That's what I'm saying. In this situation,
In
they're
this
already.
post, sure, she's saying that porn isn't a problem. Women not
Yeah.
sleeping with their husbands is the problem. I'm not going to say for men to go watch porn because your wife isn't fucking you.
Right.
No.
Right. I'm not saying that either. I'm just asking like what your opinion was on that. I'm just
The
wondering.
alternative is go to counseling, figure out why the wife doesn't want to have sex.
Mhm.
There's two parties there. I think it's easy to just automatically assume that she does not want to engage in sex with you because of some selfish reason. Like
Mhm.
we're emotional as
Mhm.
women.
Mhm.
We cannot engage in that if the feelings aren't there.
Yeah.
And some women will say, well, yes, I can. If you can, then there's something really wrong with you when you can detach yourself like that. But we
Well,
know
and
as women, it's hard.
I mean,
It's
I'm willing
want
to
to do
bet.
that.
I'm willing to bet that if guys in this type of situation, the porn was there to begin with.
I could agree with that.
You know
I
what I
don't think
mean?
they
Like,
just turn to porn. Yeah.
yeah, I think it was there to begin with. Like, I think it was something like, Kanye had said that, like, he had been watching porn since he was a teen, right? He grew up watching it before he even got married. And it ruined his perception of it. At least that's what he was saying. So I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of the guys were already participating in that beforehand. It wasn't like they were just like, "Oh, I'm not getting it, so now I got to go to this." Like, no, that was there to begin with, and your girl was probably fine with it in the beginning and didn't think anything of it.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's a problem.
That's a problem.
Now it's a
And
problem.
then she followed it up again and says, gotta ask the right questions. It's usually not because of porn, because she said a lot of men won't sleep with their wives
Oh
because
my
they're addicted to porn. And she says, no, it's because they're fat. 70% of American women are overweight and it's rising. And I'm just like, look, automatically it goes back to the woman.
But
Like,
wait a minute. I'm not even gonna comment on that, on her going back to it, because let's face it, we blame women for a lot of things over here too. But
when it's justified.
But
There's no justification behind this.
talk about moving the goalposts though. Like first it's like I feel like she's just moving the goalposts to make her point every single time. Now it's because they're fat. Right?
First it was because they won't have sex with them.
Now it's
Then it
because
was
they're fat.
because well, they're married and they're not having sex.
Mhm.
And then when someone says, well, a lot of men won't sleep with their wives because of this addiction. No, it's not because of their addiction. It's because she's fat. And because she's fat, he feels the need to go look at something that's more appeasing to him. Like it's porn, bro. It's not fucking real. It's not real. So you're getting
No.
a dopamine hit of something that is literally fictional.
Mhm. Just like the internet. Just like the internet, to be fair. Like Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok, that's porn to that's a dopamine hit in a way too of non-reality that, I guess it's how you cut it. And I'm not justifying porn. I'm just saying everybody goes somewhere to feel something, right? In this situation, she's talking about guys going to porn. And guys aren't the only one, by the way. Women also do that. Women also do that. I hate to break it to you. I mean, I don't know if you know that, but like, I'd be interested to see those numbers. How many women actually do that?
I don't know. Probably just as much as men.
Probably. So is that
It's
because
just
the guy's fat?
it's because men are fat. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Because they're fat and they don't want to have sex with their women. I don't fucking know, but I thought that was an interesting thing that you're offering an alternative of pornography to young men who aren't acquiring sex at a young age instead of encouraging them to chase their purpose. Like, what are you going to be when you get older? How are you going to provide for this woman that you want to be having sex with and having children with? Like, how can you facilitate this traditional life that you want if you have nothing to take care of them with it because you've been chasing vagina this entire time?
Well, and I'm confused, number one, how she is the expert on this.
She's not married. And then
She's
she
not
went after
married.
Candace. She says it wasn't a dig at Candace,
Mhm.
but she says women are getting married later in life, which I'm not disagreeing with. And then she says, Candace got married at 30. Why would men wait until these women are 30 to have sex with them and marry them? As if a lot of women let themselves go, but there's a lot of women who don't let themselves go at 30 and they still look great.
Mhm.
Like, there's a lot of younger women. We just talked about this last show. There's a lot of women younger than me that walk around looking frumpy as fuck. They look like full-blown lesbians and cat ladies. So, yeah. She just didn't make sense to me. She's a walking contradiction.
You can't tell me nothing, okay, when I saw a bitch with two heads get married, okay? That because I'm just telling you, there's somebody out there for everybody. Fat, skinny, two heads, weird, frumpy, cat woman, whatever you want to do. It's about at the end of the day, it comes down to what kind of woman you are and your personality, right? Pearl, last I checked, you didn't have a man. The man you did have was
ugly.
I wouldn't look twice at him, but whatever. Like I said, somebody out there for everybody. And
excuse me.
You, Pearl, always talk about women who are slutty. Okay. So now you're advocating for them to have sex early. I'm confused. I'm confused. Like, do you want them to be sluts or do you want them to be conservative and wait until they get married?
Oh, she attacks trad wives too. There's something wrong with every woman, whether it's a modern woman, a traditional woman, an immoral woman, a moral woman. It doesn't matter. It does not matter.
Lord.
I liked when this like sphere was balanced in its criticism. Now it's just I'm telling you, it's turned into men being feminists and just complaining.
I don't even feel like it's that. I feel like it's just like, what crazy shit can I say to get comments and likes and trending on Twitter? That's what I think it's all about. It's crazy. Like, I feel like there is no real information anymore. It's just who can shock you the most with the most outrageous statements they can possibly make. That's it. Anyways,
Sorry. back.
No, I was just saying I feel like it's not even real journalism anymore. It's more like who can say the most outrageous shit, to get people talking on Twitter to get their post trending. So, you know. You there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My computer did something weird. I'm here.
Got it. All right. Well, we done with that topic? Or did you want to show
We're
the video?
done.
I don't know
What?
if you want to show the video you made on it.
No. If you want to go watch that video, go look at it on Instagram. Pearl is retarded. That's all I have to say. She's extremely retarded, and I just want to know when the manosphere, the red pill sphere, when y'all are going to like check her. You're all about checking dumb bimbos on these shows, but you got a dumb bimbo right there within your ranks that just talks just to talk. Like she just talks.
Yep.
And y'all ain't told her to shut up yet. I thought y'all like sex, sandwich, and silence, because she ain't offering nan one of them. She's offering mouth.
Man, I wish we could get her. I wish we could get her on one day just to talk to her, because I feel like she wouldn't last very long. I think we would probably make her cry and go away. I don't know.
We would definitely receive backlash.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Because she's Pearl. Even though her points, I'm done talking about her. Her points make no sense. If you don't believe me, just go follow and subscribe to her Twitter feed and look at the ridiculous bullshit that she puts out on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Like, she put no thought behind it and said, how am I going to ruin someone else's happiness today? I'm not happy and you can't be happy, so I'm going to talk shit about what you're doing.
Yep. That's it.
Oh God, that's
motherfucker.
It. I'm so sick of this clip.
I know. I'm sick of it too. But we have to talk about it because it's trending. So Diddy speaks out. I was looking at the straw hut that he's sitting under, and I said, "Uh-oh, Russell Simmons done open up the yoga hut for him in Thailand or wherever he is." Because that's where they all go. That's where Russell Simmons is. He's over there doing yoga. Diddy looks like he's over there with Russell right now. Marlena says he blames Cat Williams for how 2024 is going. Yeah, well,
these folks been exposing themselves for years, man.
Right, Jaguar Wright,
believe him.
Orlando Brown, or whatever his name is. Anyways. Crazy. He is crazy, but you know what? You know what's weird? And I digress for a second. Sometimes I watch Orlando or listen to Orlando, and it's like Kanye, right? Like there's like a lot of craziness, and then for like a split second, everything comes together and makes sense, and you're engaged, and then you're like, okay, wait, he's crazy.
Isn't that's why they do what they do, though, right?
Yeah, but he'll be like spitting truth, and then they'll be like, well, how do you know that? And he's like, because I'm Malcolm X. And you're Rosa
Parks. Keep people coming back. He's like, all I gotta do is get on there and act crazy and like burst out in tears and talk to myself. Am I crying?
Yeah.
Like he's an actor. I don't know. People are dumb. Like this dude's an actor. He's doing whatever he needs to do to stay in the limelight.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I'm going to digress one more time. So I kept seeing the interview with Terrence Howard on the Joe Rogan show trending.
Yep. I watched a little bit of it.
My God, that guy is scary smart. Like, what the hell? I was like, he spent like a whole hour talking about the periodic table of elements. Like, I was like, what the hell? And then they said, well, how do you know this? And he's like, I saw this in a dream. And I was like, oh, Lord, here we go. See, here we go. He said, I saw it in a dream. It was opened up to me. And like,
see, I believe in stuff like that. Stuff like that is like when you have a dream, it's your subconscious coming to the forefront. I've had very like alarming dreams that I know were meant to like alarm me. Yeah. It didn't just come from nowhere. So half the time I'm not even thinking about any of the shit that I dream about. But This one dream, bro. I'm not gonna say bring it up on here, but this one dream I had, I was like, God is real, bro. Actually, 2 different dreams. God is real. That's all I'm gonna say.
You can't just say that. Now you have to tell us the dream.
No, I don't. We talking about Diddy. Dang.
Okay, well then that was like the dumbest. God is real. Okay.
Why is it
Obviously,
dumb?
tell us the dream. What does it mean if you don't dream?
I would think that your brain is not functioning if you don't dream. That's pretty weird.
I know I dream because I had a sleep study once and they said I dream a lot. I just don't remember my dream. I don't remember my dreams. It's weird. Anyways, well, Diddy speaks out following the release of the Cassie video. Now, let me remind you, okay? He's about to apologize for some stuff,
For
okay?
nothing.
But let me remind you that before this video, he also made a post that said all the allegations that were being put forth against him were all false.
Fake.
Fake.
It was fake.
Okay.
Them things ain't real.
He didn't say at that point, well, you know what? I got to tell you about this one time that I had to ask for Jesus' mercy, for God's mercy, and I had to go to rehab. That would have been the time to come clean about this, okay? But you only came clean because the video came out and you can't deny that it was you. So let's take a listen to P. Diddy.
So difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was f***ed up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
It sounds like the opening to one of his songs.
How are you not asking for forgiveness, but you sorry? Why do people say sorry?
I have no idea.
Aren't you asking for forgiveness when you do that? Like, what is he talking about? Why am I so blurry? Oh my gosh. That shit was funny. I watched that video and died of laughter.
I was not moved. Fake. Yeah, I wasn't moved at all. It reminded me of like, I mean, I've had plenty of guys in my dating years that like did me dirty, okay, and they gave me apologies like that, and I was just like, okay, no, honey, I'm seasoned now. You got to do a whole lot more than that to get my forgiveness. First of all, you looked off to the side way too many times.
It's a sign of nervousness,
right? You should have been locked into that camera, locked in. Okay. Anyways, some people were mentioning how he did not say Cassie Ventura's name in the apology video. There was hashtags going around, hashtag Diddy, not mentioning Cassie in his apology. It said that Diddy and Cassie's November 2023 settlement prohibits both parties from speaking about each other. Multiple sources have told this report he's not allowed to say Cassie's name. A source familiar with the settlement says. The source was referring to Me and You singer, blah, 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 which she accused him of physically abusing. Combs denies any wrongdoing, and they settled for an undisclosed amount. So see, in the thing, when he settled, he said, this settlement does not mean that I'm admitting guilt. He said that when he made the, like his lawyer said that when he made the settlement. This settlement does not mean I'm admitting any guilt. Why didn't you say at that time about the rehab? Exactly. There it is right there.
And this is the post that he put up on December 6, 2023. So you lied. You said, let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. And then we have a video of you acting a plum fool via CNN. Yeah, just listen. I think it's time to pack up the party for Diddy and just watch the documentary that 50 Cent has coming out called Diddy Do It. This is an actual thing. Not TMZ, Netflix definitely purchased this, and it's going to be coming to a Netflix screen near you. Just watch it. Watch it and pack it up like we all did with R. Kelly. It's done.
And if you have Tubi, watch The Downfall of Diddy, which I mistakenly told Soonie. I mistakenly told Soonie yesterday it was called The Diddler.
The Diddler. I was like, what the fuck are you watching, bro?
And you said, no, they didn't call it The Diddler. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, man. You know, this is the other thing. So I was watching, it was on CNN. They had Ayanla and Hollywood Unlocked. Yeah, they had her and Jason from Hollywood Unlocked commenting on this whole situation, right? I'm not going to play it, but in short, Ayanla was like, well, I couldn't believe Ayanla was saying this. I was like, girl, miss me with all this shit. She was like, well, we need to look at this more closely and, you know, really question why victims don't come forward, because when they do come forward, we question everything they say and everything they do. And especially with women, blah, 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 blah.
If it's true, so you're not going to mind answering those questions, bro.
Exactly. And I'm sorry, but the statistic is women often lie.
Yeah, for several reasons. One of them being rejection. It definitely does happen. But answer the questions. If it happened, yeah, it sucks to relive. It sucks to think about that. But answer the questions. To me, when you don't want to be questioned, that just gives off the vibe that you're being deceptive. Like, what are you hiding? What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Answer the questions, bitch. Answer it. But you know who else?
Sorry, go ahead.
Marlon, so you know who else took the you know who Cameron is? I know you know who Cameron is. Okay.
Yeah, I saw this.
I think he's getting a lot of unfair treatment. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I agree with you.
I don't understand why people are acting like what he did was wrong. Y'all don't have him on CNN for shit else, but you have him on to talk about this shit. His reaction was funny to me. I actually enjoyed it. I'm gonna play it for y'all.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated?
That's moonshine, by the way.
So I'm going to get some cheeks after this horse. I was going off what Mace said. Mace took me to Biggie. I don't really know Puffers like Mace no Puff. So I appreciate what Mace said, and of course that's my brother. So if he felt that way, then he felt that way. I can't really tell you how Puff moves or anything like that. Mace ain't no better than me because he was signed to Puff. I wasn't. But my show does come on at 8 a.m. So it is what it is. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. And I might get some more information out of Mace from there. But for me to tell you how Puff acted with that, I don't know. I'm not the science.
Yeah. What about the industry in general? I mean, so many people
she said,
out that Diddy couldn't get away with this stuff.
Why? This is what I mean. Like,
I'm
gonna play this too, but this is what kind of bothers me about this whole topic and conversation. People are acting like this is new information, as if we haven't known for years that Hollywood has been a very perverted, disgusting place. As if the casting couch has not been a topic of conversation since probably since before any of us were even born. With like Marilyn Monroe is a prime example of this. I
Right.
watched her documentary. You all should go watch it. She had to do perverted things to get to a certain level. That same thing exists in politics. So for me, it's like selective outrage, right? It's this selective outrage that we're watching is also virtue signaling,
Mhm.
because you're not going to stop supporting Hollywood. You're not going to stop supporting these celebrities. You're not going to stop talking about it. So why act as if this is new? All of this is for ratings, to keep all of you stuck on stupid and dumb.
Right. Right. Here's another point I want to make is why do I only see these mainstream media news channels bringing men up to comment on what Diddy's doing? Why don't you line up all those Me Too bitches, okay? Like the Oprahs and the Alyssa Milano and Gabrielle Union. And how about go down the list of people, women that attended Diddy's parties, okay? And ask them, so you were in his inner circle. You were at every single white party. You're telling me you didn't know what was going on? You all up in the Me Too movement and not a single report from you about all this other stuff?
Exactly.
You're the one who somebody needs to be the voice for these women. How come you weren't the voice for Cassie? See, that's who they really need to be lining up, not these guys, because they're trying to make all these guys, well, where do you stand? To make
Like
the
they're
men
trying to make them culpable, pretty much.
Exactly. That's why Cameron was like, I'm trying to get some cheeks after this, because she was not. she was not okay, like at all appreciative.
She was
of
not
that. You could
impressed.
tell.
She's like,
oh hell
yeah.
She was like, mm-hmm.
But I mean, I agree with you. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm personally glad he acted the way he did, and I'm gonna play his response because he's getting a lot of flack. There's a lot of people like, man, how are you 40 years old acting like that on TV?
Yeah.
Why is he even invited to talk about this when he does not know Diddy? And why are you expecting him to say something?
Yeah.
Like virtue signaling.
Mm-hmm.
They invited me on the show to talk about what's going on with Diddy and all that. And then my thing about it was, Mace, is that they didn't invite me on to say about how successful our show is or the positive stuff we do in the community, how every day, 5 days a week, Mace talks to kids on a Zoom call. Mace doesn't even promote this. I'm going to promote this for Mace, is that every day at 5 o'clock, it don't matter what's going on, what's happening, where he's at. It could be money involved. It could be a photo shoot. It could be whatever. He stops what he's doing to talk to kids around the world about being positive and doing what they believe in and so on and so forth. And to the point where, one day he was at my house and he told me, Kim, you can't make no noise. Don't come in. I'm not playing with you. Like, that's how serious, no, but seriously, that's how serious he takes what he does. And we do all these positive things, and you call me on CNN for the bullshit. Yeah, no,
I don't see a problem with how he acted, and I don't see a problem with him calling mainstream media out. I'm just wondering why so many people are posting this as if he did something wrong. Like, I'm not talking to you about this. That's not what I'm here for. You want to talk about my podcast?
Right. And he made a great point. Nobody's bringing them on to talk about the great things they're doing with the podcast. Things. Exactly. Because they don't want to have anything to do with that. They want to show, once again, the ratchetness, the violence, the whatever. Yeah, that's what they want to show.
This goes for everyone. This goes for, conservative content creators. I think our show does a good job of admitting, like, sometimes these things are entertaining, and we're going to talk about them in an entertaining, fashion. Let's just laugh at it. It's not that deep. But a lot of these conservative content creators will post these things as if it's really bothersome to them, when in all actuality, it's making you relevant. The fact that degenerate content exists is what gave you a platform to begin with, because you'd be talking about nothing if this doesn't exist. So I guess I just want people to be honest. I like when people do stupid things, because guess what I get to do? I get to come on this show and talk about it. Because if you cease doing stupid things, then I have nothing to talk about. Nothing.
Yeah.
So I think we can do both at once. But I think majority of people sensationalize all these topics and they get people sucked in to, oh, what's going to happen with Diddy? Is he going to jail? Is this happening? No. And if he does go to jail, he'll be taking the fall for someone else. So next subject. What does it really matter? Because the people who need to be held responsible are not being held responsible in all actuality.
Yeah. Very true. And thank you. That deal 247, you said you entertain, but you educate. We try to take very serious subjects. Of course, things that are trending, we have to talk about them because if we talked about things that we really want to talk about, you guys probably wouldn't show up.
It would be boring to y'all.
It'd be boring, you know? So we try to put our honest spin on these stories in a way that gives you a different way to look at it than what everybody else is doing. Because if you look out there at this story about Diddy, a lot of people are saying the same exact thing. He's going to go to jail. He's done for, blah, 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 blah. You know, and in all reality, he is just a tiny little cog in the wheel. Like there's so much more to it. You know, I'm going to, show you another video. This is Bishop T.D. Jakes. Okay. How quickly you guys forget that Bishop T.D. Jakes was supposedly hanging out with Diddy. Okay. And at his white parties doing his nasty stuff. Okay. But here's Hollywood Unlocked, because Bishop T.D. Jakes, he knows how to pander to you people. And Bishop T.D. Jakes spoke on domestic violence after receiving a woman's prayer request. Okay. Listen to what he says. He's got a lot of nerve.
But I got a request that came in over social media that I happened just to see as I was coming to church. And the woman said to me, would you please pray for women who are living in danger in their own house?
Come on, man.
And there was something about the way she said it, and I know she's watching right now. There was something about the way she said it. It was a cry for help. And I realized something when I read what she said. As a father and as a husband and as a son and a mama's boy at that, when I saw the images that have been floating all over the news all week, it became difficult to watch. The atrocious, degrading, but I got a demeaning, debauchery. I know who it was, but I saw my daughters. As a man, I saw my daughters, and it made me angry. It made me angry. And I thought, if it affected me like that as a man, how much more is that image a trigger for women who have been through that, who are going through that, who are in the middle of that, who feel trapped in situations where you are being physically and emotionally and verbally abused. And it is possible to feel trapped and have a key to the door and still feel trapped in a situation you can't get out of. And it has, domestic violence has no particular color, age, or face. It can be sitting demeaning beside you today. You can be churched, you can be unchurched, you can be educated, you can be rich, you can be...
Enough of this shit. I mean,
wow.
Yeah, wow. I'm telling you. And then now look at this. Okay. Another lawsuit. Another one.
Another one.
Look at this girl. Look at this girl's face. Hit with a 2003. Okay. I thought the statute of limitations, I'm confused. Okay. 2003 sexual assault. Oh, you know what? No, I learned that sexual assault doesn't have a statute of limitations in California, but domestic abuse does. There's something to know. Yes, in California. Every state has different statutes. But a 2003 sexual assault lawsuit by a model that alleges she was drugged with a laced blunt and forced to perform oral sex, says he told her to suck it. First of all, Crystal, 1998 model mission winner. I I can tell by your picture, and I'm not trying to shame nobody, okay? But I can tell by your picture you were trying to get ahead by giving head, okay?
Yeah, it's all right. Just come out and Lord. I'm gonna shut up. I wanted to say something, but yeah, I'm just gonna demonstrate impulse control. And I'm
Mhm.
just going to what's her name? I
Crystal
just
McKinney.
wanna look at her lawsuit. That's what I want.
Yeah, look at her lawsuit. And I'll read this real quick. So it says Crystal McKinney claims that back in 2003, she met Diddy at a men's fashion week event and was invited back to his studio. Okay, mistake number one, Crystal. You met this man. I know he's Diddy, but didn't your mom ever teach you not to go back with anybody you just met? Okay. She and Diddy and his entourage drunk Hennessy. Mistake number two, don't get into the dark liquor. Okay. If you're alone with men, drank Hennessy and had blunts. Chad, can you get out of here, please, son? Had blunts in rotation, but she felt strange after smoking it. McKinney says the blunt was laced with another drug. Feeling light, Crystal recalls Diddy making her follow him to the bathroom. She didn't feel that light, if she remembers that, where he then forced himself on her, allegedly shoving her head down to his crotch and saying, "Suck it." Though she refused, Crystal says he continued to force her head down, making her perform oral sex. As she started to walk away, she passed out and later realized she had been sexually assaulted when she woke up in a taxi. McKinney says she was even blackballed from the modeling industry after the incident and attempted to suicide herself due to severe depression in 2004. Crystal said she felt morally obligated to speak out after the Cassie and others filed their lawsuit. She's seeking damages, but the amount is unspecified.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is crazy.
Did you find her
Who
lawsuit?
No, I'm looking for it now. I can't find it. I'll probably have to spend some extra time looking for it.
Yeah. Well, Charleston White also had some stuff to say.
Oh
I'm letting
God,
everybody speak
not
today.
his ghetto ass. He is so fucking ghetto.
Everybody's getting a voice on somewhere in the middle. So here's Charleston White.
She wanted some money. Obviously, she didn't want Puffy to go to jail. Why all y'all wishing jail on Puffy? Not one time did that girl call the police on P. Diddy, Sean Combs, Brother Love. Not one time. I know a lot of relationships. All they do is fight and fuck. Fucking fight. Sometimes, man, I know, man, nigga be in a relationship so long, man, nigga start a good fight so he can do some good fucking. And after nigga get tired of good fucking, what do nigga go back to doing? Some good fight. That's a lot of toxic relationship. They rap about it in the song. She's sexy, red, glow, rid of them. Talk about them toxic relationship where you know you beat him, he beat you, all that kind of shit. So all I'm saying is, nigga, you ain't never had $1 billion. Ain't no telling how I might treat my bitch if I get $1 billion. Nigga, please. What are you talking about? Nigga, you broke and be wanting to kick your bitch in the ass. So imagine $1 billion nigga. Man, nigga can do what the fuck he want to do with $1 billion. Hell is y'all talking about, man?
This dude he's so freaking ratchet.
He's so ratchet.
He's so ratchet.
I
I mean, he's
figured
not
he
lying
was-
though. But I'm not advocating for violence, okay? It doesn't matter how much money you have. Don't put your hands on people, men and women. Keep your hands to yourself.
Yep.
Unless you are, fighting for your life, then throw them hands. Shoot the ones.
On another note, we also have a former makeup artist speaking out. And see,
I
these are the
saw
people.
this woman.
Listen, these are the people we want to hear from, honey, is the hair and makeup people.
They know
Because as
everything.
a former makeup artist on video music videos, and I've been on rap music videos as well. Okay. You hear a lot of stuff in the trailer. Okay. A lot. And you are not to be heard or engaging in the conversation, but you hear a lot of conversation. Sometimes you get spoken to, and as you get to know the artist or whatever, they engage you in the conversation. But yeah, this lady says that Former makeup artist recalls Cassie emerging from her room with Diddy at the Beverly Hills Hotel with a knot and bad bruises. Says she had to call a doctor to treat her at home, where she kept her for days. While some people think, "Oh God, this is amazing," like the makeup artist, again, why are y'all? I get you want to work. See, this is the thing. This affects makeup artists too, because if you want to work on a set, you have to be quiet about what you see. You sign things that say whatever you see here is not to leave here. Okay. I have signed many of those things. Now I'm very choosy about sets that I go on. But back in my earlier days when I was younger and I was like trying to start out in the makeup artist business and I was working as an assistant to a bigger artist, I was on Britney Spears. Like, I did Puff Daddy. Actually, I was on a Puff Daddy music video. It wasn't just Puff Daddy. It was like a crossover with some other rappers that were up and coming. Snoop Dogg, Exhibit. So you sign things that say you're not going to say anything. So I don't know. It is what it is.
Oh, I accidentally muted myself. Well, we'll see what happens with that. All I know is that there are more sinister things to be worried about than what the diddlers got going on. I'm kind of tired of the diddler conversation.
The diddler.
Let him die with R. Kelly. R. Kelly in jail. He probably up in there pounding ass. That man is a sex addict. I can't see him going without it. Or he's getting conjugal visits. One of the two. There's no way
I'm
he's
sure
just
he's
there
getting conjugal visits. I'm sure he's getting conjugal visits. I'm sure. There's women probably die because like even ugly dudes who are in jail, like serial killers, okay, get women trying to like write them like, "Can I marry you?" Could you imagine R. Kelly? He probably has a waiting list, okay? A waiting list.
That's crazy. That's crazy if you think about it. Ew.
Yeah, it is crazy. All right. So Biden, he was at Morehouse. This wasn't his first time in Morehouse. I think he's been there 2 other times, him and Kamala were there. But he gave the commencement speech. I'm going to show a short video from that. But this article from Yahoo News and Team Vogue says Morehouse students turn their back, walk out on graduation as Joe Biden gives a speech. I'll read a little bit, but this is another example. And Soonie and I have not spoken about this, so I'd be interested to see if we're on the same thought process. So we have not spoken about this, but here goes the article. While President Joe Biden gave a commencement address and received an honorary degree from Morehouse College in Atlanta on Sunday, May 19th, several students staged pro-Palestine protests, some turning their backs, others walking out. The students who protested cited the president's ongoing policy decisions in Israel's war on Gaza. Before Biden took the stage for his address, Morehouse valedictorian D'Angelo Fletcher gave a rousing speech calling for an immediate and permanent ceasefire in the Gaza Strip. By the way, while he was speaking, Biden was nodding his head yes. That's how dumb he is. Calling for an immediate and permanent ceasefire in the Gaza Strip, and was met with applause and Joe Biden, who also shook Fletcher's hand. From the comfort of our homes, we watched an unprecedented number of civilians mourn the loss of men, women, and children while calling for the release of all the hostages, Fletcher said. The audience included Morehouse alumni vocally supporting Biden during the ceremony, giving the president a standing ovation as he approached the stage, according to a video taken from the event. Meanwhile, some graduates who wore keffiyeh scarves and Palestinian flags opted to turn their chairs away from Biden for the duration of his speech. Other graduates walked out of the ceremony as a sign of protest, though the Times notes that Biden's speech was largely uninterrupted when he finished. Attendees in the VP section chanted 4 more years. So let's play a little clip.
4 more years, huh?
4 more years.
Lord,
yeah, let's play a little clip from here. Here we go. Oh, that's when he got the award. Do I have the clip from the actual? Hold on.
Present you with a very lost. In our lives, in the lives of the nation, we have those Saturdays to bear witness the day before lost.
Okay, so here's where we're going to differ from what you've been seeing. Okay, at least me, is everybody, because all they're watching is this clip. I went and watched the entire speech, and I watched the commentary from the school, from the students who were protesting Biden's presence there. Okay. Everybody's saying, look at this. Black folks are waking up to Biden. They're waking up. They're turning their backs. I don't even know why he was there. This is a predominantly Black college. Why would they have this, racist white man come and give the speech when there's plenty of Black people who are successful and probably alumni of Morehouse College or other HBCUs that could give a great speech? Okay. They were making it all about Black people waking up to Biden. What was more upsetting to me is that Black people are more outraged about another country, and they're turning their backs on this guy for what he's deciding to do in another country and not doing it for the reasons that the other people want you to believe, which is that they're waking up to the bullshit of the Democratic Party and how they lied to the Black community. Okay. This is very telling, because nobody said, oh, I'm protesting Biden's, speech here because all he does is lie and tell Black people that he's going to give money to us and blah, blah, blah. And by the way, I don't know this for a fact, but I'm sure they gave a hefty donation to Morehouse College to allow him to speak there. That's probably the only reason he's speaking there, is probably because they gave a very nice donation to the college or to the university. But I think it's very sad that these students are supporting what is going on in another country more than they're supporting themselves as citizens of the United States that have not received support from the party that they vote for. That's just my thoughts. What do you think?
I think two things can be true at once. I think this could be an opportunity for Black people to wake up. Sometimes it takes a conflict to make people look at the entire body of work. So someone can say, oh, well, what if someone doesn't really listen to Candace or anyone else on the right, and all they take in is left-wing information, and they see that, oh, President Biden has done this, and I don't really like that he's done that. I think that creates a natural curiosity for people, and they go look at more. So to me, it's a win either way. You got people not liking Joe Biden. I don't really care what the reasons are. I just care that he's gonna lose votes. Majority of Black people, they are never going to join this side. They're never going to look at the Democrat Party for its past, because the Republican Party is doing nothing to change that. And I'm not saying that they have to or that it's a requirement, but neither party is doing anything. So there's really nothing for them to look at outside of what we've been taught forever, which is Republicans are racist, Democrats are not. So I'm okay with them looking at Joe Biden a little more because of a conflict outside of this country. They already do not think they're a part of this country. So expecting them to feel some ounce of like something for America when they've been told that America hates them. And this is crazy because Joe Biden says this in his speech. I know America doesn't love you Black people, but love America.
Right. Yeah, he
what
did
do you
say that.
expect from them? This is not their land. They don't believe they're from here. They believe their language is stolen from them. So I'm perfectly fine if these young people want to turn their back on Joe Biden because of Gaza. Turn your back on him. And then people like Candace, who has clearly been accepted into a lot of these circles, people listen to her now. She gets to come in and lay the groundwork for them to even go do more research. Shows like this. You got Julius, you got Bryson. I think you should use everything as motivation to win. That's how I look at it. Some stuff, yeah, I agree with you. Like, that's really stupid. Why are you thinking this way? But we're talking about almost 90, probably 90% of our community, maybe over that, votes Democrat. And they've been voting Democrat for decades.
Mm-hmm.
If this is the starting point for them to look elsewhere, it sucks that I took this. Sucks. But hey, man. I'm gonna use it as a door. Going blasting through that door.
I don't know, because if that's the only thing that wakes them up is that, then all it's going to take is a politician to tell them what they want to hear for them to go back to the Democratic Party. You see what I'm saying? Versus like, why don't we like, let's not look at like the one decision he's made. Let's like look at years of decisions from people on this side that have not been in the favor of your community. Because they're not looking into all that. All they're looking into is the Palestine-Israel conflict. And half of them probably don't even really know the reality of all that on top of it. So I don't know. I mean, I have no faith. I have no faith, even in the intelligence at, schools like Morehouse and things like that, that people are that.
Sad. Why?
I just don't. And universities, oh my gosh, no, because they're so brainwashed. They're so it doesn't matter what university you're at, anybody at school. Like I have my goddaughters are in university, and the stuff that I hear them say, I'm like, wow, you are so brainwashed. And they're smart girls. Like I know who they were raised by. They were raised completely different.
Sorry, hold on.
Okay. In the meanwhile, while Soonie's answering the phone call, I'm going to play a video that kind of demonstrates what I'm saying. So this is kind of a funny video. It's called the Gaza Graduation Game Show. And this is somebody who went to a university and interviewed some of the people there. So let's take a listen.
To Gaza graduation. Let's see how much students actually know what they stand for. If you get them right, you win $100. First question, have you guys chanted from the river to the sea?
Yes.
Okay, which river, which sea?
The Sea of...
So you don't know that? No. The answer was the Mediterranean and the Jordan. What does Hamas say their number one goal is according to their charter?
They just wanted to free Palestine.
To murder all Jews around the world. How many years did Israel occupy Gaza?
Late 1800s, the entire time.
Since 48.
It was actually under Egyptian control for the first 20 or so years, and then Israel actually left Gaza in 2006.
I'm shocked.
Wait, they left?
What is the definition of Zionism?
Doesn't that mean you hate Palestinians, right?
Jewish people who think that Judaism is the highest race.
Zionism actually just means that you think Jews are entitled to having their own homeland to protect themselves from another Holocaust. You don't even have to be Jewish. That makes you a Zionist.
Okay.
What does Antifada revolution mean?
I don't know what that means.
But you've chanted it?
Yeah.
It's like a global call to murder Jews.
Wow. Wow.
Did you know you said that?
No.
Would you say it again?
Probably not.
How much have our foreign adversaries donated to American universities in the last decade?
No idea.
I couldn't give you a number on that.
The answer was over $6 billion. How many Gazan refugees have the Arab neighboring countries let in the last few months?
35,000.
The answer was 0.
Look, you asked an education major about.
Students don't seem to know what they stand for. So wouldn't it be great if these expensive colleges actually taught them something?
Anyways, I'm not here to argue what he said was correct or not. My point is there's people there holding plaques that say whatever they say, and most of them don't know why they're supporting it. And that doesn't just go for that. That goes for a lot of things. It goes for a lot of things. It goes for a lot of bullshit stuff that students on campuses, protest for. And I think it's great to protest. I think it's, a great exercise in your freedoms, but at least be knowledgeable on what it is you disagree or agree with is all I'm saying. Anyways, you off the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Marlene, and I agree. F everybody. F everybody, even my people. I don't really care.
Excuse me.
I don't really care. So I don't know much about this, but I was watching The View and they were going on about Trump's a Nazi because of this this ad that he put out that I guess like they pulled it, so I hadn't even seen it, and then Angel posted it, so I got to see it for the first time. But he said he included the term unified Reich, which refers to 1871 unification of Germany long before Hitler was born. But they're calling him a Nazi over using the term unified Reich. So let's watch this. This is the first time I'm watching it in full, and let's get everybody's opinion.
It's not pulled up.
The economy booms. American energy is unleashed and an end to crushing taxes. The border is closed and the largest deportation in history is underway. No more wars as we focus on home. Law and order is restored. The American dream is back and the best is yet to come. Make America great again.
Did I miss the right part?
Oh, it's written right there on the video.
Oh, okay. I thought that was what Angel had put on his video. Industrial strength and reduction has significantly increased after 1871, driven by the creation of gotcha. Okay. I don't get it.
This is I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Be honest, like he's a Nazi. He's saying something that predates Hitler. So
yeah.
Okay. Anybody who's dumb enough to believe this, okay. Okay. Oh, Hitler used the word and now the word is bad.
Right.
God, bro.
Reich just means empire, and there's nothing wrong with wanting our empire to be great.
Who put this out?
So Trump's team apparently put it out, and then they like took it away. That's where I'm confused. They took it away because supposedly they said that this bottom part that says unified Reich, maybe somebody in the comments knows, it went out like unapproved. I don't know. Or somebody didn't look at it, or somebody from his team put it on there. I don't know.
I'm not buying this. Somebody
You're not
put this
buying it?
out.
Like you think it was a setup?
Somebody put it out and they knew that word was there and they were like, let's get people talking about Trump and he's a Nazi because he used a word that predates Hitler. Man, this who gives a fuck, bro? Like, who cares?
I know.
Like this is really what y'all want to be talking about, and I'm mainly talking about liberals, but like this is what y'all want to be talking about. You want to be talking about words that you don't like? It's 2024, and you are worried about words that you don't like.
Yeah.
There's a lot of words that I hear in a day that I don't like. Can you imagine if all I did was create content about they said this word? Hitler used this word once upon a time, and therefore they're Nazis because only Nazis use words that predates Hitler.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever floats your freaking boat at this point.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I don't hate America. I hate the people in America. You guys are destroying this beautiful nation. With your ridiculousness. Even Republicans, man. Shout out to Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes, bro, is on fire right now. He's finally back on X. If you haven't followed him, go follow his page. Clearly, I follow him. Nick Fuentes called out a very alarming, extremely alarming piece of legislation that is being introduced. It's actually being written as an amendment to an existing bill, which is a piece of legislation that's already on the books. and it's for what is it? It's the Service Member Civil Relief Act. Okay, so they're looking to amend this part that I have pulled up into an already existing piece of legislation, and it did come from Republicans. I will pull up all the representatives that supported this, because I know a lot of people. There's a lot of people right now very upset with me. Okay, they are so upset with me, Mo. They're like, "What about Ukraine? You don't care about the billions of dollars going there?" Did you read what I posted? Maybe you didn't, so let me read it for you real quick. I know a lot of people don't understand legislation. I got you. Okay. Republicans in Congress have introduced a bill that would give Americans serving in the Israeli military the same benefits as serving in the U.S. military.
What?
Okay. Like, there's no Jewish power. They're not doing anything to influence our politics, Soonie. Why would you say that? That's anti-Semitic. That's what I've been hearing for about 2 weeks now. You guys it's just trendy to hate Israel now. No, actually, no, the freak it's not. It's our representatives who are writing these things as amendment to existing legislation. It's right here. And I actually have the bill pulled up, because I know people are going to try to come at me about that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go back to that. I want to read that first line again.
The bill? It's right here.
No. What you just read, the thing that you just had it on. You had it on what you were just reading before.
That was just Nick's caption.
Right. That's what I wanted to read, because there was something in there. Okay. So Republicans in Congress have introduced a bill that would give Americans serving in the Israeli military the same benefits as Americans. There's Americans serving in the Israeli military.
I don't know if they're serving within their ranks, but this, if for soldiers who do want to, because I think there's like 20,000, if I'm not mistaken, over there right now helping out. If they do want to enlist and join in, they have benefits. It says treatment of service in Israeli Defense Forces. This is exactly what Nick posted. But I want you guys to see that this bill actually exists. This is something that is being proposed, and it was proposed by a Republican. I cannot pronounce his name, but it's extra long for no reason.
What is it? Let me see.
Reschenthaler. Let
me see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had it pulled up. Can you see it? Mr. Reschenthaler.
Yeah.
Introduced the following bill. So let's go to the actual verbiage and what we're holding a point of contention with. For purposes of this chapter, to extend the practicable, the service of a citizen of the United States in the Israeli Defense Forces shall be treated in the same manner as service in the uniformed services. Regulation secretary shall prescribe such regulations that may be necessary to implement this section. So, you know how our soldiers take an oath to defend the Constitution against foreign and domestic? What in our Constitution was violated in this war? What was violated? This is the actual oath of enlistment. And of course, I do have the Air Force pulled up because my husband's in the Air Force. But every branch of military has this oath. Okay. It says, I, and you say your full name, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of officers appointed over me according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God, which is now optional for some reason. But what purpose would we serve to Israel? And why are we teaching, or why are we promoting this idea that you can have dual allegiance?
Yeah, you can.
What if Israel violates our Constitution? What happens then?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, how are you fighting in the Israeli military and you take the oath to defend the Constitution, if you're fighting in somebody else's military, who are you defending? Whose Constitution?
Conflict of interest, don't you think?
Totally.
Huh. But GOP members, they're okay with this. I don't understand why. And like I said, I'm going to pull up these representatives that are okay with it. Here's a guy right here. Regenthaler Miller introduced legislation to support American citizens fighting in Israel. So they are going to receive the same benefits as our military members when they don't even want to serve our country. Why are you helping these people go outside of their own nation and defend their interest, but they don't even want to serve here, and you're going to give them the same benefits? Why is Israel not giving them benefits?
Unless
if they're going to be serving over there.
Unless you're working at a U.S. consulate in Israel, that's the only thing I can think of. Okay. But if you are fighting alongside, no. That's messy.
So this guy's a representative of PA, and there's also another representative, Max Miller, a Republican in Ohio. They have introduced HR 8445. Go look this up, which would extend benefits of the Service Members Civil Relief Act and Uniform Services Employment and Reemployment Rights Act to American citizens serving in the IDF. Bro.
Okay, Birdman, your comment, I understand that, but then serve your 2 years and then you can come over here. You don't.
But it didn't say that. It said American citizens, not Jewish American. It said American citizens.
Well.
And that still begs the question of why are we giving them benefits to serve in another country? Why? Why would they get the same benefits that our soldiers get when you're not even serving our nation?
Right.
And why is two Republican representatives drafting this piece of legislation up, using existing legislation to push forth a Zionist agenda? That is what you're doing. You're going to get more people interested in serving that military than your own. And you know what's crazy? Is no one's talking about this.
Well, it's hard to
we
talk
want to
about
talk about Diddy. When I say we, I'm just speaking in general. Y'all want to talk about Diddy. Y'all want to talk about, I seen Right Wing Angel post Black people just cutting up in a graduation dancing. And I'm just like, is this really what you want to be talking about? This right here? What does any of that shit matter? Like, who gives a fuck if Diddy goes to jail at this point? I don't really care. We have legislation being drafted up that is going to give American citizens, you're incentivizing them to leave this country to go serve elsewhere and then offering them the same benefits as if they served in this country. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Very scary.
But we're not infiltrated by Israel at all. It's China. China has been infiltrating everything.
China been laying low lately.
You ain't heard nothing about China. Notice
that. Nothing about China.
Oh, man.
Well, and now that Rabbi Shmuley guy, and I was trying to find it, but he must have taken it down. Something about Nick Fuentes and gay porn. I don't know what it is. Maybe you know what it is.
Rabbi Shmuley, just go play in traffic, bro. Yes, I said what I said. Please go play in traffic.
Yeah, it said Nick Fuentes gay porn saga before accidentally live streaming gay porn on a Christian values broadcast. Nick Fuentes advocated executing perfidious Jews and persecuting LGBTQ deviants. Nick Fuentes wouldn't last a minute in the country he wants to create. He accidentally live streamed gay porn. Is that what he said? Is that did he?
Bro, I don't even know. But just guys,
I don't really
according to
follow
the
news.
Washington Post, and I'm going to pull this article up too. According to the Washington Post, do you want to know how many American citizens we have fighting?
In Israel's army, how many?
Yeah, 23,380 Americans
Oh
are
my god,
currently serving in the
23.
Israeli army. 23,000.
Damn. I don't know about all that. That's crazy.
Some 21 Americans in the IDF units have been killed inside Gaza. Another one died alongside Israel's northern border with Lebanon, and another was killed in Jerusalem while serving Israel's border police. I don't know. I just want to know what y'all think. Are you cool with these people receiving benefits when they're not even enlisted in our military and they're going back? Some of them are going back to their homeland because they're from Israel, like Birdman says. And some of them are just American citizens. Why? Why even come here? Why not just stay in your own country? You're going to serve there.
Right.
But what do I know? What do I know?
Didn't what's his name? Prince Harry, didn't he serve in the Israeli military?
I don't know.
I think he did.
I never paid attention to that family.
Yeah.
If Israel is their country, then they should renounce. Thank you, Corey. If that is their country and that is where they want to fight, bye-bye. Go.
Yeah.
Go.
That's really weird. I know that's the first I've heard of that.
Sorry. And yes, they can also enlist our military. Yeah, I wouldn't want them anywhere near our military. Sorry. You got people, you have service members blowing themselves up, setting themselves on fire for this shit. Like, what? This is crazy. Dual allegiance used to be called treason. Why is it that the Antifa guy, okay? The Antifa guy is speaking more real shit than conservatives right now.
This is Antifa Corey. Oh my god.
This is Antifa Corey. We're calling what Biden did in Ukraine treason. We're calling it what it is, quid pro quo. But when it comes to this, oh, well, if they want to go serve in their military, then let them go serve. Like, fuck, what are you talking about? Then go back. Go back to where you're from, serve that military, and leave it at that. But no, you benefits for what? Your military needs to pay for that. Your country needs to pay for that. We're already spilling out billions of dollars to foreign places. It's not benefiting us. People too worried about what Diddy is doing with his diddler. Exactly.
Diddley and his diddler. That's because nobody ain't getting their channels canceled for the diddler.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just, I'm bringing up a fact that no one is talking about. And you remember what we talked about last show when I showed you that U.S. members of Congress were threatening the families of the forgot what it's called. What is the name of the group that is wanting to charge Gazans, the Hamas leaders and Netanyahu? Is it the ICC?
Oh, I don't know that.
Do you remember what I'm talking about though?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I just don't remember what their name was.
All right, well, Netanyahu said some wild shit, and he's also being called out for what he said in the past. But I'm going to share this clip with you, and I want to know, once again, what Americans are thinking when you hear these world leaders speak like this. Oh, damn. It doesn't automatically pull up on the screen anymore. It's kind of gay. Okay.
I know. Yeah.
He's creating a false symmetry between the democratically elected leaders of Israel and the terrorist chieftains. That's like saying after 9/11, well, I'm issuing arrest warrants for George Bush, but also for bin Laden. Or after in World War II, well, I'm issuing arrest warrants for FDR, but also for Hitler. It's a hit job. It's not serious. He's out to defame Israel, and he's also pouring gasoline on the fires of anti-Semitism that are spreading around the world, because he is attacking the one and only Jewish state and trying to handcuff us, preventing us from exercising responsibly through the laws of war as we obey them and we are subordinate to them. He's saying we're not. He's creating false symmetry, false facts, and he's doing a grave injustice to the international court. He's creating.
Did you hear what this man just said? Charging me for crimes in Gaza is like charging George Bush for 9/11. Yes, we should. Because that entire administration lied about why we were over there to begin with. They never found weapons of mass destruction. I was 11, 12 years old when this stuff was going on. Where were the weapons of mass destruction?
Yeah.
And somebody in the comment section, raise your hands if you know. Did they ever find out? Like, what the fuck? We don't think 9/11 was an inside job now? And
don't get us canceled all at once. Come on now.
What the fuck? Bro.
Oh my Lord.
And look, once again, what do we have? Crickets. Crickets on this side. It's only the people who have been deemed fringe, extreme, okay? The people who have been ostracized from the mainstream conservatives. We're the only people calling this, all these international fallacies out. Nobody else wants to talk about this. Why?
Because we don't have anything to lose, Soonie. That's why. Let's just be honest, okay?
Why not? I have a family. My husband works.
No.
For his job anytime they want.
I'm talking about on our platform, we don't have anything to lose. Like, we don't. And that's the reality of it. There's people that have a lot more followers and they care about that more than they care about the truth. And that is what it is. And that is the reason they don't want to get canceled. That's what it is. What do we have to lose? 261 followers? My, 8,000 whatever followers. You know what I mean?
Don't
like,
look at this is losing followers, because they're not losing followers. They're losing their ability to function in life like normal people, which
but
that
they're
can
going to
happen
lose
to
their
anybody.
accounts. They're going to lose their accounts. They're going to lose their social media. Some people care a lot about that. They do.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, that's the reason. There's a lot of people out there that I really love personally, and their content I love, but when it comes to this, they don't want to touch it. And I'll be honest with you, we even dance around it, right? Because it's taken me years. I've had my channel for 12 years. Yeah, I've had my channel for 12 years. And because I talk about what I talk about on my channel, even before this show, my channel does not grow. So it sucks.
Excuse me.
It really does suck.
All I know is there's legislation on the books, and there's a world leader pretty much spitting in your face and telling you what you've been talking about for the past few years is conspiracy theory. And I don't know. I don't really care about your fucking followers. Real shit. I'm not talking to you. I'm just speaking in general. I don't give a fuck about your followers. You're going to generate income either way. Period. It bothers me because these are the same people who told you to stop wearing a mask. These are the same people who told you not to go get a jab. These are the same people who were calling people brainwashed and stupid for falling in line with the mainstream narrative. And these people are turning around and doing exactly what they criticize others for. I don't give a shit about your followers. Stand on business. Stand on principle. There's a world leader literally lying. Literally. They are literally, they supported the ICC wanting to arrest Putin. But now they're against the ICC. Because why? We all know why. This stuff like this triggers me. I get passionate. It really irritates my freaking soul. But let's talk about Diddy some more. Guarantee you I'm going to see that fucking video shared. What's that movie called? Damn it. It's a distance and it's got Yuma attached to it.
What?
It's a Western movie. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like an
to do with Diddy?
exaggerated way. No, it has
Oh.
it has to do with like it's a saying. I've heard this 36 ways to Yuma, meaning there's a bunch of different ways we're all going to the same destination. 3110 to Yuma, thank you. Bro,
never heard
we
of
don't
that.
fucking need to hear this no more. I want y'all to talk about some real shit. Candace, I followed you again. Okay? I understand the gag order, but you ain't got no gag order against you when it comes to this. You've been running your mouth about everything else. You just called it a genocide again. I'm going to need you to talk about this proposed legislation that's being introduced. Please.
She's starting to speak up more. I just need her to come out like live.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you. Well, 310 to Yuma. I've never even heard of that.
You don't like Westerns. You're
No,
lame.
I don't. Oh, they are
God.
like Yawn City to me.
No, they're not, bro.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yawn City. I can't.
I actually love that movie.
I even tried watching, I think it was a Western with Idris Elba. Couldn't do it.
That is not a Western. I don't know I know what you're talking about. That was not a Western.
It was somewhat.
It was a dumbass movie is what it was. Well, his son, right? The long lost son that he finds out about.
Maybe something like that.
And he comes to a neighborhood where they're just like heavily influenced by the West and they have horses and all this stuff there.
I don't know if it's that. Maybe
Okay.
was it Denzel? Was it Denzel?
It might have
or
been The
was it-
Harder They Fall. Well, Denzel has one called, I think it's The Hateful Eight. That's actually a good ass movie, bro.
See, and
That
I love
movie's good as
Denzel,
shit.
and I won't see it. And I have not seen Tombstone, Heather. I will not. I can't. I fall asleep.
She falls asleep on freaking Lord of the Rings, which is an epic movie. That movie is so
Like,
good.
7 times I have tried to watch that movie. I just can't.
Have you watched Twilight?
One of them.
Is
Is
that
there like
boring to you?
multiple, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not into like stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like romance flicks?
I like action. I like
These are action films. What?
suspense, but I don't like, I'm not a period film type of girl.
Do you like Alfred Hitchcock?
I do like Alfred Hitchcock now. I do like black and white movies, but I don't like Victorian, like Bridgerton. No matter how much sex people tell me is in Bridgerton, I will not. They're like, oh my God, it's so like sexually charged and you would love it.
I'm glad I
it's
don't watch
just
it.
the
I keep hearing
period
about that.
Yeah, the period of it. It just
So
doesn't
you've
appeal
never
to me.
watched Peaky Blinders?
No, and I've heard about
Bro. Whoa. We cannot be friends. What are we gonna watch? What if we're stuck in a house together? I'm
Sex
not
and the
watching
City.
Kardashians. No,
Sex and the
see this is gonna be me on my phone with headphones on watching. Well, I'm not watching that.
Actually, Soonie, you would like Sex and the City just for like the commentary that you would have on it. You'd be like, "What Spartacus?"
She doesn't know what that is, Birdman. Man, you don't watch any of the good. You don't watch any of the good flicks.
No.
What's that movie called with Daniel Day? It's about him going out and starting this massive oil company. What is that movie called? It's with Daniel Day.
I don't even. Daniel Day.
You don't even know who Daniel Day is? Maybe this is why I don't get along with women, because they're probably listening to me like, bitch, what are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about? She said, oh my God, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna look it up. His son is deaf.
Let me look up Daniel Day. Is it just Daniel Day?
Daniel Day and
is it Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yes, Daniel Day-Lewis.
Okay, well, when you say that, I know who Daniel Day-Lewis is. I didn't know who the fuck Daniel Day was.
There Will Be Blood, bro. That movie is fucking fire.
Oh,
you should watch that. You need to watch that. I'm sorry, we got distracted with movies because I was trying to get that phrase down. You need to watch that.
Oh, he's cute. Daniel Day. Okay.
What?
He's cute.
She said, oh, he's cute.
He's kind of cute in this picture, at least. Like,
Wait a minute. Have you read? Now, Cyrus made me think of this. Have you read all the 50 Shades of Grey? Have you seen that movie?
I have seen the movie and I read the book, the first book.
How did you watch that? I watched that and I was like,
I love that. You were probably like, oh, this is porn.
Fucking weird. That movie was like, what the fuck? Who was going to watch this?
It was hot. I thought it was hot.
What is this? Is what?
It was hot.
What?
Yeah. I thought it was hot. I was like, ooh, I was all there for it. The book was even better.
Bro. Okay. Hey, man. To each their own.
Look at
I watched about 20 minutes of that and it was like, cut it off.
I can't believe you watched any of that.
Well, everybody was like, you should watch it. It's actually a good movie. It's not what you think it is. And then I watched it.
Exactly
and I was
what you think it
this
is.
Sexually charged. I don't know.
It's exactly what you think it is.
I've never read the book. I don't know any. Yeah. I know it was really popular. I think this is just really popular amongst degenerate women who like flick their beans. That's really what I think.
Wait a minute. Did you just call me a degenerate woman who flicks my bean?
I mean, if the shoe fits, if that fits you, then I wasn't talking about you. I was really thinking of the women who like to read those like erotic novels. They pull the book out and start reading in bed alone with their 30 cats and they flick their bean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not about you.
I did not watch this movie. Who was okay?
Django?
I don't remember who was Edward and who was the other person. So I'm not team anybody.
Talking about Twilight.
I'm not team anybody.
I was team the Wolf Boy. Jacob.
You know what my kids tease me about is, you know what movie I find incredibly hot? And I don't know if it's because it has like all this like very like masculine energy.
Lord help us.
Hold on. Dave, what's the movie that you guys always tease me about that I love because I think it's hot with the gorillas?
Planet of the Apes?
Planet of the Apes. Dave's like Planet of the Apes. Dude, I don't know what it is about that movie, but that movie is hot. Okay.
They're monkeys. What is wrong with you? You should never say that out. No. Don't say that no more. Please. I'm begging you. You're like my big sister. Please. Don't ever say that again, bro.
No.
What the fuck?
It's like because the monkeys can talk, it's because the gorillas can talk, so they have like a voice. It's not just that they're animals or anything like that's because
you need to stop. No, party foul.
Stop. Don't make me laugh. My stomach hurts. I'm gonna pee. Oh.
Bro.
It's something hot about it. Why is that such a big deal?
They're monkeys.
I know, but in reality, they're like they have like a man energy. I don't know what it is.
Shut up. Shut up. Stop it right
My
now.
stomach hurts.
No. Next subject. I cannot believe you just said that. What? No. Heather's on my side. Heather
God.
said, in reality, they are monkeys. Is that because they have male voices?
Yeah, there's something hot about
No.
it. Dude, there's something hot. Wait, let me look. Okay, I know I'm gonna have to take this out later because we're gonna get demonetized for this. But this is like, look, I've never seen the trailer for the
Bruh.
Kingdom of the Apes. Okay, I don't know what this
Oh
is.
my God.
I don't know. So let's
We're gonna ask Mo a question after this.
let's watch. Okay, hold on. Let's watch Mo's reaction to a trailer of the Planet of the Apes that I haven't seen.
Are you familiar with the concept of evolution?
That voice, though?
In their time, humans were capable of many great things. They could fly like eagles fly. They could speak across oceans. But now it is our time.
That's hot. See, that's hot. Like all of them together.
My kingdom. We will learn. Apes will learn. I will learn. And I will conquer.
Dude, you can't tell. That's Silverback? Come on now. You can't tell me.
Legend says ape and human lived side by side. Impossible as that may seem. Why do they hunt her? She is smarter than most. The elders did not tell us everything about this world. Bend for your king. Apes hunt humans. That is wrong.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I gotta go see it. They came out May 10th. I gotta go see that. Dude, it's not the little monkeys that do it for me. It's the big ones. It's the mean ones that I'm like, yeah. It's because they have voices. No, I'm not joking. What was the question you had to ask me?
If you were stuck in the woods and you had to choose between a man and an ape, who are you picking?
Come on, you're really gonna do this to me? Like
Nope.
the freaking bear? Like the
Yep.
bear question?
Yep.
I'm gonna pick a man.
Okay. I don't believe you, but I'm gonna
Now,
believe you for the sake of this.
if it was one of these Planet of the Apes type ones, I don't know. Like because those big silverbacks, man, they be going hard. There's something hot. Like when he was chasing her in the field, like
it's a monkey.
Shut up. Shut up, Soonie.
No. You need to take that back right now.
No, I'm not.
You need to take it back.
There you have it. She's degenerate through and through.
Somebody said, "Yikes."
I'm sorry.
No, you
They're
better
just
tell the
simply
rest of
hot.
them to shut up. You told me to shut up.
Everybody
They all
shut
saying
up.
it too.
Shut up, Birdman. Shut up, Michelle. What is that? What did Said put? Shut up, Said. What is that? What is that?
I don't know what it is, but he's clearly like, what the hell did I just walk in on?
Shut up, Apex. Shut up, Corey.
What? Somebody just said, what did I walk into?
You missed it, and I'm not repeating it.
Just watch the show back.
Yeah. Rewind about 5 minutes. Oh my gosh.
The
All right.
crazy thing
Well,
about it is you're serious.
I'm very serious. It's been a long time thing. Like, my whole family makes fun of me because I've always said there's something hot about the movie The Planet of the Apes. There's just something hot about it. I don't know. I know exactly what it is. Like, it's just the masculine, the big mean. Like, I'm telling you, like, when he's chasing her through the field, like, that's hot.
I don't have anything. I have nothing. You have left me speechless.
Oh God.
I've got nothing. Nothing. I've got
All right.
nothing.
Well,
I have one more video for you to react to. You ready
Well,
for a
wait.
blind reaction? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, wait, because I had to transition for you guys to like forget like what you think about me. This will make you forget what I'll seem very normal after this. Okay, we're gonna talk about these crazy women that paid $4,000. Okay, $4,000 to scream in the woods. Look at this shit. All right, so this is called a rage ritual. If you guys have not heard of this, okay? These women pay $4,000 to go on a retreat to Scotland with a woman named Mia Banducci, an author of a self-described spiritual fairy godmother, better known as Mia Magic. As part of the retreat, Banducci held a rage ritual, a ceremony in which participants scream and beat large sticks on the ground in the woods. Participants are encouraged to think of people and experiences that have wronged them and to scream and swing the sticks for at least 20 minutes or until they can no longer move their arms. Rage rituals have garnered attention on TikTok, where they've resonated particularly with women. No surprise. In the comments, women describe how moving it is to see other women embody their anger. An emotion experts say society often discourages women from expressing. There's no place where you can see women be able to be angry like that and it's not being condemned. Look at these crazy people.
I mean, they look like those apes you found so hot. They just
Oh,
beating the ground in their chest.
don't do that.
I'm never gonna forget that. I'm
usually
going
written
to.
It's usually written off as she's just hormonal, she's just unhinged, she's just crazy, she's just on her period, she's just whatever. This was a place where you were probably for the first time in really long time, if ever, able to scream out loud about things and how you felt. So what is a rage ritual? It's been done for several years, and they began doing them first for herself, then for her friends, and eventually as part of their day-long retreats, which include other activities. The price ranges from $2,000 to $4,000. Her one-day version is $222. So that's kind of like, if you go to by the way, if you want to express rage, you can go to something called a rage room for $60 and you can break shit. A process of rage ritual is pretty simple. Participants gather large sticks while conjuring to mind every person who ever crossed you, whoever hurt you, whoever ignored your boundaries or taken advantage of you or abused you in any way. After some warm-up breaths, the screaming and swinging begin. The ritual is held in the woods so participants can make noise without fear of bothering people nearby. Banducci is the only person who leads events dealing with rage. Secret Sanctuary will host a sacred rage ceremony in Alberta, Canada. There you go, Michelle. In July, and Jessica Ricchetti, an author and self-proclaimed mystic, will host a Sacred Rage women's retreat in North Carolina in June. We should go to one of these, Soonie, as research. Look at this shit. These women are crazy. I bet you none of them are married. That's insane. Anyways. What are the comments saying about me?
I'm muted. I didn't even realize I was muted. I just answered you.
Oh, what'd you say?
I said, I'm going to be sitting in the corner with my arms folded, looking at y'all scream like wild banshees.
I'm going to participate like I'm one of them.
Yeah, I'm going to watch. I'm going to say, look, I'm conducting a study. I just need to watch y'all.
I'm going to be beating the stick. I'm going to be like, fuck you, Soonie, fuck you. I'm going to be beating the stick. Oh, gosh.
Somebody said, I knew it. She wants to go. Climbing the trees. Look. Maybe Mo is one of these humans that evolved from apes.
Probably.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why.
The Planet of the Apes is infatuating.
But it's not like I go to the zoo and I'm like, ooh, the ape exhibit. Like, it's not
What
like
if he
that.
talked though?
Oh my God. It's the talking. That's what gets me, is that they have
Yeah, what if he talked? Would you go to the zoo often? Yeah.
If they talk like that, yeah. Like, what's up? Oh gosh.
Well, hey man, you want to see another ridiculous woman?
Yeah.
All right.
Why you blurry?
I don't know. Maybe the Lord, the Holy Spirit came and put something over the lens. Let's go in together and charge $2,000. Oh Lord.
Hold on. Okay, wait. Invest in my new business.
Why am I like this?
And I'll supply you with sticks and an area in the wood to go wild. Oh gosh.
Okay, I'm back. That is actually a ridiculous idea that somebody's getting filthy rich off of. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Hey, ladies and
By the way, this mother is mad because her son didn't get an award.
Okay.
I apologize for what we're seeing right now. But Mom, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. Mom, we can look at it in a minute, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Boys and girls.
Her son didn't get an award.
Uh-huh.
And she is upset that her son didn't get an award. So she got up and acted a fool and yelled and told him, let's go. You know, not try harder next time, son. She got mad because he didn't earn an award and, threw a fit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Ain't that crazy? Why
It
are
is
women so
crazy.
fucking crazy? Why? Y'all are some ass backwards,
Birdman says she
screaming
should
ass
take it to the
degenerate
woods.
whores in the woods. Right. Go get a few sticks, slap them on the ground, beat your chest, and then come back and act like a civilized human. This is crazy, bro.
Look. That's our
This
first
is
client.
Y'all should reach out to her and let her know, like, hey, I got this program. I think it'd be good for you. You can get that frustration out. She's a perfect candidate for the wood screaming.
Yeah. It's only Birdman and Corey's retreat. They're talking about like it's really happening.
That would be funny if they actually did go out and do that. I would actually support that.
You know what's crazy is this is what makes, I mean, granted, this one's in Scotland, the other one's in Canada, but they have one in North Carolina. But see, this is what makes capitalism so great is you can make money off of something like this.
Yeah.
Think about that. You have just no overhead.
Don't they have rage rooms where you can like go in there and break glass?
They do. Those are actually really, really fun. I have done that.
I would be too in my head. Like I would be worried about people
it's
looking
so
at me
good.
act stupid.
No, nobody looks at you. You're like enclosed. Nobody can see you. You're like in a room by yourself.
Oh.
You can pay for
By the
cars.
way, we gotta update y'all. Pearly Things is putting her foot in her mouth again. Now everybody saw the show. Y'all all saw it where she said, what are men supposed to do, right? If they can't if they can't have sex with you because you want to wait until you're 30 and you're not young anymore, then the alternative for them would be porn. Everyone saw that in real time, right? We all saw it.
Yeah.
She says, by the way, I'm not advocating for porn. I'm asking a serious question as a society. Women don't want to marry young. Women don't want to have sex with most young men. Sex is very important and a need for men. What are young men supposed to do in the meantime? That is you, once again, advocating for porn. If you weren't advocating for this, why would you ask? What are they supposed to do? You're not having sex with them, so what are they supposed to do?
Where is she getting these facts? Women don't want to marry young. Women don't want to have sex with young men. Where are these facts coming from? Her head?
I don't know. Like STDs are real. Young people having children out of wedlock in teen years is real. Like I don't know what she's talking about. I really don't. I want to see the comments on this and see what people are actually saying. Thank you, Sarah Fields. It's funny how many times you post about something that sounds like you're advocating for it and then later say, oh, wait, I wasn't advocating for that.
Right.
You backtrack a lot. Just say you hate women to be done with it. I'm going to give you a like.
I agree that it is important for them. I do agree with that. That's just a biological thing with them. But the other side, like, it's just the way she's going back and forth and like continuously kind of like, what is it called? Contradicting everything she always says.
I'm just going to like, you're speaking from an insular, Western, and specifically American perspective. Women don't want to marry young is a personal view, not a general one. You've fallen for Jewish feminist propaganda if you believe that. You do realize porn isn't even accessible online in many countries. Divorce and abortion are illegal in many countries too.
That's what I'm saying. She's making crazy statements.
I guess that explains women with high body counts, doesn't it?
Wait, hold on. Let me read that one. No matter how many times I explain the solution, Pearly Things won't take it up. Number 1, deem a man married to the first woman he fucks who isn't a prostitute. And number 2, punish adultery severely. Then women will scramble to marry the best guy they can ASAP. Oh, man.
I don't. She's saying she doesn't advocate for it, but then she's advocating for it by asking, okay, well, what is the alternative? The alternative is focusing on your purpose and not pussy. That's the alternative. And the fact that you're acting like there is no alternative out there, you are just a feminist who is also, you are a male feminist. That's what it is. You're a feminist for men. Men should be able to do whatever the fuck they want, not have to answer for the consequences according to you, because if he'd done it in the first place, he'd done it because a woman made him do it or drove him to it. He doesn't need to have impulse control. He doesn't need to have any of that. He doesn't need to demonstrate any leadership qualities because we're just supposed to fall in line because you have a dick and a ball between your legs. Balls.
Mhm.
That's what she's telling women. What? Ew. Please cancel this lady.
Right.
Damn.
Maybe
you coming off of like about 5% for a promo on this show. So I'm just
right.
saying.
Well, hey, no, but here's another angle is maybe you should create something for the guys in lieu of the porn for them to do out on your property, like a stick beating, no pun intended, a stick beating session for the men that are mad
Get
at their
the rocks
women,
off.
that are mad at their
Yeah.
women. Don't watch porn. Come beat the ground with a stick.
Slap the tree a few times.
Right. Oh gosh.
We
That
live
is
in an
so
upside down
funny.
world, y'all. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Pearly Things has a platform to spew nonsense about shit she knows nothing about.
I know.
You're not advocating for porn, but you're saying porn is the only alternative that men have. And you said this in response to Candace saying ban porn. And your response is, well, what else are they supposed to do if you don't want to have sex with them? So yeah,
Right.
you are advocating for pornography. This is what I don't like. I don't like when people make a statement and then say, bro, I'm just asking a question. Shut up.
So does that mean she advocates them cheating too for the same reason?
Yes, dude.
Oh,
she
does?
says that women should just deal with it because men are gonna cheat, especially if you don't look up to par. And I'm like, last time I checked, you look
didn't
like
look.
one of them frumpy women we're talking about.
Yeah.
Or else, why is nobody knocking down your door to wife you up?
Right. Exactly. Dude, pull up the picture so people can see of her ex-boyfriend. I don't know if a lot of people have seen what this guy looks
And
like.
she was taking care of him, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it sucks that he was black.
He was
That's some bullshit. Fucking black. Hold on. I won't be there. Just let me know when she's done.
Oh gosh, man. Y'all crack me
Here's
up.
her boyfriend.
That's her boyfriend. Oh my gosh.
She's just very odd.
Mhm.
Like fucking odd. Hold on. Why would you This is what I meant by last time. Women, you need to wear what you're comfortable in. We can clearly see she's not comfortable in this. Like,
I would be surprised if one day she comes out with that she's gay.
What is this?
She gives me butchy vibes. Blink
I gotta
twice for
pull
help.
this up. Oh, it keeps downloading it. I don't want it to download. Is this it? Okay. Why? Like, you got no ass at all, girl. What's with the side profile?
No ass
in front of the tree. In front of the tree, bro. So, Pearly Things is awkward and extremely ugly. Okay. I don't know. You're like a dude in many ways. And I just want the red pill community to silence this woman. Like, please silence her.
They won't, because she promotes for them.
God. This is ridiculous. Look at this woman, man.
I know. I'm looking at pictures of her right now and I'm just like, what is she is the frumpiest. Like, she takes no, like, for as much as she judges other women, she clearly gets up out of bed and thinks about nothing. She's just like, I'm gonna put on whatever outfit, like my hair looks like shit. And I'm not here to like, look however you want to look, but when you're criticizing, as hard as you're criticizing, yeah.
He says she's built like a 1960s Playboy, 36 page. She didn't even get the centerfold. She got the back. She got the back of the back. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I wanted to do an update because that's the first thing that popped up on my timeline when I logged back into Twitter.
What's that? Yeah.
Pearl. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so mad I even follow her. I really am.
She's good content.
She's good content for sure. I'm the Black Pearly things. So you guys should send her clips of me constantly talking about her so that she can respond and I can respond back and we can like initiate this battle of an actual married woman and a single woman that's yielding zero results while simultaneously giving men advice, while also simultaneously telling women to stop telling men what to do while telling men what to do. Her entire brand, her entire makeup is fraudulent. And
let's get the white pearly things and the black pearly things together. I'll moderate the debate.
Yeah, it'll be I'll be very respectful until she says something ridiculous and then I'm going to react. But I would love to talk to Pearly Things. And I would love for her to try to call me feminist. I just want her to try to use all those tactics on me because they don't work. Not at all. I can't wait.
All right. All right.
I seen her in Twilight. What? The new Kendrick Drake type beef.
She probably got more beef between those legs than the cat. Oh, damn. Beef curtains. Beef curtains.
I remember when I found out what that was, I literally threw up.
Dude, Dave calls it the flange. Dave.
What?
Dave.
Ow.
What's your name for the beef curtains? What did you call it the other day? It wasn't beef curtains. What did you call it? It wasn't the beef curtains. What did you call it? Ham wallet.
What the fuck is that?
He just calls it a ham wallet. I'm like, that is so gross.
Does she have an upper lip?
Ew, Dave. Okay, no more. I didn't ask for any more commentary. He's giving extra commentary we did not ask for.
Listen, I found out what beef curtains were the same time I found out what 2 girls in 1 cup is.
God, that's gross. Now that's gross. That's an oldie, man.
Did you just say that's gross? After what you just said on the show today.
What did I say? About the gorillas, about the Planet of the Apes? You can't compare that to 2 girls, 1 cup, Soonie.
You made me hit my teeth on this goddamn mic.
That's literally 2 girls drinking. I don't remember what it was. Was it semen? Shit. There's all kinds of shit. That's not the same.
Hey, man. Corey said 2 gorillas, 1 bucket.
A baloney purse.
Am I tripping? Come on.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Birdman. See, I'm not bugging.
Don't
be trying to manipulate me, man.
It's not
trying to
the
manipulate
same.
me. Bro, I'm gonna be thinking about this all day.
I guarantee you, I'm gonna open up my inbox and there's gonna be tons of like gorilla videos being sent to me. That's not what it is. It's not just gorillas that I just want to like. It's not that. It's the movie itself with the voices. Okay, understand.
I gotta hear Evan clown you on this. Bro. She stopped fighting?
It's because there's nothing to say. Like I can't explain it. It's like I feel like I'm getting shamed. I feel like I'm getting shamed right now.
You are. Oh my god. Excuse me.
Like
Oh,
when
God.
I watch Gorillas in the Mist, it's not the same.
What is
You know,
that?
Gorillas in the Mist with Sigourney Weaver, like the one that was the story of Jane. What was her name? The woman who went up to Africa to like take care of the gorillas in the mountains.
What
And then
about
she
Mighty
ended up-
Joe Young?
I've never seen it.
Watch it, and I bet you come back and be like, Soonie, oh my god.
Do they have voices? Do they talk like full grown men?
No, but he saves women and he beats up the bad guys for the woman.
The gorilla?
See, look at her. Did you see those eyebrows? Did
Hold
y'all see
on.
that?
What's it called again? Mighty Joe Young?
Joe Young.
Hold on. Shut up, everybody. Shut up.
To go look it up.
Okay. I don't think this is gonna be the same. Hold on. See, Soonie. Hold on. In just a second.
Oh, this is old. No. Charlize Theron is in it.
Is this it?
Is this it? I don't know.
In the classic
Yeah, this is it.
tradition of Disney Entertainment comes this year's holiday movie event. They were orphaned from childhood.
Promise me to protect him. Promise.
Best friends for life.
He's playing with you. Hide and seek.
No.
You found me.
Good thing Joe didn't want to play doctor.
You think he's okay back there?
He's doing fine.
Now, after 20 years,
Look at him. He won't eat. If he stays in here, he'll die.
their greatest adventure is about to begin. Oh my God.
All right, Jose. That was so cool. Joe needs me.
Once you meet him, you'll never forget.
No, it's not. It's not the same because they don't talk like full grown men. But
Okay,
that
these
movie,
things
that movie
gotta
might
talk.
make me cry. That movie might make me cry though.
This is crazy. All these people tuning in and here, you're. Why?
No, dude, the Jungle Book. No, it's just
What-
the
there's,
planet.
there's
of-
another like is it Kong? Is that Kong that has the woman in?
Kong. Yeah,
He's got no voice. You just told on yourself.
but in all reality,
So it's not just the voice.
it's, you know what? It really isn't like the voice. It's the whole masculine energy of that gigantic silverback gorilla that just like really gets.
Hey
me.
Dave, just dress up as Kong, man, and talk in a deep, sinister voice.
Oh my god!
There,
I'm
see, there you
dying.
go.
Y'all are
We
so
just-
funny. Like, are people like literally like putting the word out? Like, yo, y'all gotta come over here because Mo's talking about how she's turned on by Planet of the Apes. Gosh,
He
y'all
said,
took it too
"Ooh,
far.
Kong."
You guys took
The gaslighting is real. We took it too far.
dude.
She's lucky we can't post gifts.
Some people
Hey,
do.
man.
What
I'm
was
done.
Oh gosh, I wanted to talk
You
about
need to come to
Kate-
Discord. When you gonna come to Discord?
me. Never, dude. If I brought this up in Discord, it would never end.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not defending you on shit. I'm sitting here laughing.
It would never end Because it would be like, oh, Mo's into like, what is it called? Like, you know, like when people are sexually
Gorilla
interested.
play.
I'm not sexually interested in animals, y'all. I am like, it's just the fact that, like, in that particular movie, the gorillas have a very human-like role, and the masculine energy is very
So, okay,
hot.
let's just do a hypothetical.
Okay.
If apes acted and existed this way in humanity,
Oh my god.
would you pick an ape over Dave?
No,
Lost in the woods?
no, that's weird. That's weird.
What the fuck?
But okay,
This makes no sense.
no, that's
Why
just
is it weird now?
But see, I can understand like the whole in the original movie Godzilla, you know, like the black and white one, right? Where Jane gets like rescued by this gigantic god, you know, is it Godzilla, the gorilla? She gets saved or whatever, and he takes her in her hand at King Kong, yeah.
Kong.
And he takes her in her hand and he like rescues her. I mean, it was pretty much the same thing. Like here was this like very masculine, forceful animal just like coming to grab her, like to save her.
You're making it worse.
Oh god. Dude, there's people commenting here. I'm like, who are these people? Who the fuck is this? What?
Is this what we got to do to get y'all here?
Oh gosh. Oh
Somebody said,
my.
oh no, this sounds passionate.
Yeah, right. Yasina Roches? I don't even know. I've never even seen this person.
I'm
Like,
crying real tears.
is there some type of like notice going out that this is being spoken about? I don't understand. Oh my gosh. Like, okay. Okay. You got a what? Wait, what? She put herself on mute.
I put myself on mute. My stomach hurts.
And Keeper Corey says, to be fair, we came from apes. Exactly. In my nation. What? Look at, show me pictures.
She said exactly.
Show me pictures of silverback gorillas. And let's see what kind of reaction I get.
You already said, ooh, look at that silverback. Shut up. Get off right now. Get off.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, you made me cry. Oh.
Delusional Mo and the
Girl.
Apes would make a good film. Oh my lord.
Oh.
Y'all are crazy. I should have never said something. I should have never.
What? I often heard Mo like silverbacks.
What?
It got my attention. She said I hopped in and I heard Mo like silverbacks, so it grabbed my attention. We need to talk about this.
See?
What?
Look at that.
What are we looking at?
Look at that.
It's a gorilla. What?
Oh Lord, y'all.
Somebody come look at this. Look.
No, like that's cute. Like that doesn't look it. Look at it. Look at this shit. Soonie. Look at that. Look. You can't tell me. Oh my gosh. There's just something. Look at this. They're about to fight.
you mean?
Oh gosh.
Oh my. Oh my goodness, bro.
That's crazy. That's wild.
This is bro.
Wow. Okay.
And she's freaking looking on you. You don't even really. You're like, wow. Oh, look. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Look at this.
You don't hear this?
Look.
You don't hear this commentary? Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. What?
Look at that.
Look at what? It's an animal. Look at
I know, but look at it's got a human-like quality to it.
Bruh. Hey, man. I'm tapping out, boss.
Damn.
My stomach got to work out.
Oh. I can't. I'm about to pee my pants too. I'm sorry, Angela. Oh God.
She said, stop, I'm peeing myself.
You know what? It's pretty sad that this is what it has to come to for us to get commentary like this. Is I have to talk about loving on some gorillas for y'all to comment. This is why we can't talk about nothing serious with y'all because y'all are childish. See? Look at he gave me the emojis.
She said, ooh. Look at that, guys.
Oh gosh.
Well, hey man. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. The comment. Do we have any more topics?
We do, but I just can't. Like, we can't go anywhere with after this. See, they love weird topics, Soonie.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever pooped in the shower?
No. Has anybody? Why would you poop in the shower? That's so gross.
You've never seen the meme of the dude standing in the shower and he like bends over and he catches the turd and then throws it in the water. Okay.
No, I would never. We already talked about this, dude. Like, I don't even like poop and like let it sit underneath me in the water.
You
Like
did.
it just flushes immediately.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I learned a lot about my dear friend here, and I'm going to exploit this. I am. Not online, though. This will be the last time I make fun of you. Unless you bring up gorillas again, I'm just going to bust out in laughter. And we all know why. I'm not going to say shit.
I know. I don't mind. I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure I'm going to come to a lot of gorilla videos. I'm like checking my inbox now just to see if there's anything in there, but so far,
Morilla.
Morilla. Okay.
Morilla.
That's funny.
Oh man. You know what? This might be the night that you actually remember your dreams.
If I dream about gorillas, that's crazy.
You better tell me if you do.
They're gonna be
Don't be
feeding
hiding
grape.
it.
Oh, I will. I mean, I don't hold back anything on this show, clearly. Clearly. What, like, okay, what weird topic should we talk about? I feel like we should like end each show talking about like what weird topic we're gonna talk
Something
about
weird?
next week. Yeah.
Well, let's not bring this up again. You would be best at that though. The things that I find weird are like nerdy things. I don't think you'd be interested.
No, I think like secret, like maybe like secret behavior we do, like when nobody's home. Like, do you have any of that? Like things that you
What
do
do I
when
do?
nobody's home? Like, you know how some people like, I don't know, some people might walk around naked when nobody's home, or like
Yeah.
go to the refrigerator naked, eat naked,
When no one's home?
take off all your clothes when you have to go number 2.
See, when no one's home, I kind of just sit down and do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, is there like something that I do? Because I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't want to say it on here though. It kind of.
Oh, come on. See, this is the thing. Like, I share all my embarrassing shit. You got to share yours.
It's not embarrassing though. It's just like something I do when no one's around.
I want to know what it is though. We all want to know what it is.
I mean, I'll tell you off the camera for sure. I'll text it to you.
But that's no fun, people. Tell her. That's not what this is about. Nothing tops having the hots for the gorillas. Yeah. So you guys think of your weird thing that you do when you're by yourself. I'm definitely going to share my weird thing that I do by myself. And no, it's not flick my bean to watching Planet of the Apes. Okay. It's not flick my bean.
No. You give it up. Mo loves Silverback. You have to share. But I don't listen. I don't have anything that tops that. I'm just gonna be honest with you right now.
Well, no, it doesn't have to top that, but like you have to really think about like
I enjoy being free.
Naked.
I really do. Yep.
Oh, okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're in your own house.
But I'm saying it to people who don't know me, and now they're gonna.
So you don't want people to like
have that image
walking around naked.
That's just
gotcha.
weird. Yeah,
gotcha. Mm-hmm.
But you like forced me into submission. You literally put me in like a chokehold and was like, "Say it right now."
See, but I don't think that's weird. Like, and I immediately didn't like envision Soonie walking around naked. That was the first thing. I was just like, oh, okay. I think a lot of people do
it's
that.
Just comfortable. Yeah, it's comfortable.
Mo picks her nose and looks at it. No.
I use the bathroom with the door open more often. I'm kind of just more free. Things I would do when my like husband and kids are home. I'm like, I'm by myself.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
I'm trying to think. Because I do so much, like, I think what people would consider weird things, like, with people home. Because I'm just, like, a weird person in general. I'll have to ask Dave, like, what I do that's weird.
I gotta ask Kyle, too. I'm gonna ask my husband.
Yeah.
I know, you know what? This is, like, weird ritual every morning. It's, like, and then I have to, like, itch my nose really bad.
Yeah.
And
do you do that thing like where you scratch your throat by making that weird? Yes, dude. That is so weird.
It feels so good, especially when your ears itch. Oh, if you have allergies, you know what I'm saying.
How does that itch your ears?
It just the vibration goes to your ear and it hits like. Here's another weird thing that I do. I kind of do it by myself. So whether someone's home or not, I'll still do it by myself. I get a Q-tip and I'll pull the cotton out and like make the end really fine and spiky. And I'll put it in my ear and just scratch my ear, bro. It feels so good. It feels so good. Sometimes I fall asleep doing it. There's like a Q-tip in my bed.
What? You fall asleep, you wake up with a Q-tip?
I fall asleep doing it. Yes.
That's funny. Yeah. Okay. I definitely have a weird thing like that I do when nobody's home, for sure. That I can share. It's good. Next week.
Next week.
Y'all got to come back next week.
Tune in.
And you know it's gonna be weird because it's me.
Eargasms, bro. If you don't scratch your ear, then you don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait, does anybody else blow dry their vagina? Like on the cool setting? Does anybody else do that? Ladies in the comments, does anybody get out of the shower and like blow dry their vagina like on the cool setting?
What? What? You just topped me again, bro.
Okay.
What? You do that?
Yes.
What
I mean,
bro.
Well, because okay, I'm not gonna give any more detail until Friday. You guys are gonna have to come back and find out.
Somebody said I'm really frozen right now. No comment. I've never done that. I've never even thought about doing that. I only pull the blow dryer out when I have to blow dry. What the fuck are you blow drying? Never mind. Just save it for the next show.
Well, okay.
What are you blow
Yeah,
drying?
I'm gonna tell. I don't have anything to blow dry down there. Okay, but there's a reason. There's a reason that I do it.
Corey, it says on directions, do not do that.
No, it says don't put it in the bathtub. It says don't submerge in water. I don't put it in my vagina. Oh God, here we go. Here we go with y'all's comments. But y'all are gonna have to come back next week to hear the rest of it.
We will see you guys next week. It's Memorial Day. It's Memorial Weekend this weekend, guys. So I won't be here. I'm hoping we can do like a Thursday show because I'll be sitting down getting my hair done. The braids are coming back.
Oh,
okay?
you want to do a Thursday show?
If you're free. If not, then we got to make it work.
Let me check my calendar. I think I can.
What the fuck? Of course, Uncle said would be here for this. He said suck. Blow dryers don't suck, bro.
They don't suck out the moisture. Yeah.
Anyways, we will let you guys know what day we're going to do the show if we do it at all. But happy Memorial Day weekend.
No, we will do a show Thursday because I'm
We'll
not
do a
coming back to
Thursday
talk about my vagina by myself on Friday. I'm like, hey guys, just me and my vagina today. Like it's not gonna happen.
Her and her vagina. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will see you guys. I'm gonna come into. I have to do this real quick. I'm gonna come into Limitless. If you guys want an awesome debate server that has real debates.
Don't talk about me in there.
This is going to be a topic. I just want you to know this. There's people from Discord who are watching. They're gonna bring it up.
Oh, you just want me to go over there to watch.
I want you to come in there.
No. I gotta go to bed. It's my bedtime.
Okay. Well, Limitless is in the comment section right now. If you have nothing to do and you're bored and you're not going to go to sleep and you want to hear some awesome debates, sometimes Corey is in there making a total ass of himself, but we love him anyway. Join the Limitless server. We will see you guys on Thursday. Everybody come back to hear Mo's story because I don't even want you to tell me. I'm not talking to you until the show.
About why
I want to know why you.
vagina.
Yes, because that's next level. I've never heard of that.
All right, cliffhanger. Bye.
So when you're done getting high,